Hey, it's Juan Gotti here. Have you ever wanted to ask me a question? Share your opinion on a specific topic, but you never had the place to? Well, now you do, as I will be starting up a new series that will be airing weekly where you can ask me all of the type of questions that you want in regards to the Commanders, the NFL, or just the whole entire sports world. You can email me now at askjuangotti@gmail.com all of your questions. And once we get enough feedback, the first episode will be airing. Again, you'll have the opportunity to ask me any kind of questions that you want. Hey Juan, what do you think about this player? Hey Juan, what do you think about this coach? Or my Commanders fans out there, hey Juan, what do you think about the sale? This is my opinion on it. What do you think? You now have the opportunity to do that. I would take full advantage of that if I was you out there. Hit my email up now at askjuangotti@gmail.com with your questions. Again, that's askjuangotti@gmail.com with your questions. Wait a minute, girl, can you slow down? Wait a minute, girl, what's the rush now? I wanna introduce myself to you. My name is one-on-one guy to prefer now. I like the way you put your fists together. I like the way you do your hair in the morning. I see why all the boys want you, girl. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with some more owner news. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So as we continue to cover the Washington Commanders owner news and owner tracking of Dan Snyder selling his team, more and more outlets are starting to get bold with their questions. And what do I mean by that? So today on USA Today or New York Today, whatever, I don't know what exact news show he was on, but today Magic Johnson made an appearance on a news station, and they straight up asked him, are you buying the Washington Commanders? And Urban Magic Johnson said this.
Hearing about you buying the Commanders?
Oh, wait, what?
I went right to it.
Yeah.
Yes, our bid is in. We hope that we win. We don't know what's going to happen.
You always win. That's it. You always win.
Oh, a lot of teams.
So now you just have to design some new uniforms.
Yes. So we'll see what happened with Mr. Snyder making that decision. But we're excited about it.
I mean, you own a lot of teams, but at NFL, I mean, that would.
Well, that's the last thing, right?
Yeah.
We have the Dodgers, we have the Sparks, have LAFC, soccer. We won the championship this season, so that was great.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens.
Yes, Magic Johnson said that about buying the Washington Commanders, man, and it really is starting to become my favorite group because, again, as you guys know, every time someone asks me who do I want to buy the Washington Commanders, I straight up say I really don't care. I just know I want Dan Snyder out of here, and it can't be no worse than what Dan Snyder has already done to this franchise. But if I must now say a group that I want to buy this team, it's probably the Josh Harris group because, and a lot of the due to that is because of Magic Johnson, and based off of his history and what he said. I mean, Magic Johnson is very successful as an owner and as a part owner or something like that. Dodgers, okay, one of the best teams in the MLB, recently won the championship a couple years ago. And they're always at a top seed in the NL, you know, always winning the NL West, and like they're just always good, you know. He has the Sparks, okay, and he has I want to say, is it the FC Los Angeles, and he said that they just won the championship, so he already has a ton of success.
as far as being a part of the ownership groups of those sports, then now you combine that with Josh Harris, who I always talk about his success with the 76ers, top seed in the East always. You got the New Jersey Devils, who are, you know, a really good team this year in the NHL, I believe. And he has a ton of other investments. So that's what I really like. I like a owner that has, or at least an ownership group that has some type of knowledge and some type of background, some championship background. He said him and his wife, they love football, they love sports, and he says he's won championships in other sports, and it's time to win a Super Bowl, and he would love to be the owner of the Washington Commanders. So I love to see that, man. And I don't even know why I never had that thought. This thought really started to turn maybe like a month ago, when I was like, okay, if I could have a say on the owner, which I don't, because I'm not the one buying it, but if I was to have a say in the owner, I would prefer to have a guy that has some background in sports, some guy that has background of owning other teams and successfully owning other teams. If you think about it, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Dan Snyder had any kind of successful sports teams or anything sports background. I think he was just a fan of the Washington Commanders, and he bought the team. Look how that turned out. Now, not every owner has any other team that they're invested in, but you know, I will go on the record to say some of the owners that are invested in other teams, they have pretty successful backgrounds. And again, like I said, that carries over, because if new owner comes in that has a sports background, has a winning pedigree in other sports, that's then going to bring that here in Washington, and then they already know how to successfully run a front office, so then they could put together their front office. If Ron Rivera is their coach, they can keep him, or if not, then they'll find their own guy. That's why I feel like we're in good hands with Magic Johnson and company, or Josh Harris and company, however you want to put it, because they have backgrounds that already has alluded to winning. And that's very exciting, man. I'm not going to lie to you. And I think that's what we deserve. All right. But then again, at the same time, I really don't necessarily it has to be Magic Johnson. I just want Dan Snyder out of there, man. But if I was to put my money on somebody that I feel like would lead us in a direction right off the bat, give me Josh Harris and Magic Johnson, for the simple fact that they already have ran successful franchises in the past. Now, let me read the exact quote that Magic Johnson had put out, or had said on the show this morning. He said this: "Our bid is in. We hope that we win. We will see what happens with Mr. Snyder making that decision. I got a ring in every sport, but I need a Super Bowl ring. I would love to be the owner of the Washington Commanders." Magic Johnson on his group bid for the Commanders. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it because, again, they bring that championship pedigree and that background of successful organizations ran here in Washington. We need that, man. We need that. So, and he also talked about potentially changing the uniforms. Now, I don't know how legit that may be, but obviously, again, if they become the owner, they can do whatever they want. They could change the name. They could change the name. No, I'm just kidding. They probably won't do that, but who knows? You can do whatever you want when you're the owner. But, yeah, man, I'm excited. You know, any day now, Dan Snyder, any day now. I'm not rushing you. Kinda am rushing you. Please make a decision, bro. $6 billion, take it. $7 billion, take whoever's offering you the largest amount of money. If it's Magic Johnson, just please do it now. If it's Steve Papadopoulos, do it now, man. I'm tired of the suspense. I'm tired of the waiting. Get your money and go incognito, man. I'm tired of being under Dan Snyder's watch. The guy's been so terrible the last 20 plus years of being the owner of the Commanders. All my life, I've only known losing football because of this man. Alright? I only witnessed 3 playoff berths, and really 2 because the 2020 season, somebody had to win that poor division, but that wasn't even really like us going out and being a good team. Somebody had to win it. And I'm not discrediting us from doing that, but legitimately, I only witnessed 2 playoff berths. I know some of y'all out there witnessed all 3 of the championship wins. And I know that probably hurts more than me because y'all like, man, Juan, I witnessed this team being great. I witnessed this city having a true fan base. Man, y'all tell me all the time, man, RFK used to be jumping, packed out all Washington fans. And I know it's sad. A lot of y'all see, like, you go to FedEx Field and it's 55-45 away team beating the Washington Commanders in attendance, or the stadium half filled. You know, and I know it hurts a lot of us. It hurts me because I never experienced winning, and I just want to do that so bad. I want to have a stadium where it's 100% Washington Commanders fans, or let's be more realistic, 90% Washington Commanders fans, man. And we're screaming at the top of our lungs, cheering on this team, a successful team, a playoff caliber, Super Bowl winning kind of team, man. I want that so bad, and I know, like I said, a lot of you guys always telling me the old stories here. One, man, I witnessed the 3 Super Bowls. I witnessed the 1982 Super Bowl or the 91 Super Bowl, man. RFK was jumping, man. It was packed out. You know, none of the away teams could come in for real and infiltrate our stadium how they do now. And I know, man. I just hope we can get back to that. For the sake of this fan base, because this was one of the most prideful fan bases, and not just all of football, but all of sports at a point in time, man. All of sports. And this area is dying for a winning team. Guys, we have it so bad. And I know a lot of y'all are probably not all DC sports fans, but since the Washington Commanders is a DC sports team, we're just going to take a look at the other DC sports teams, right? The Wizards, trash. The Capitals, they weren't good this year. You know, I know a lot of people say it was due to injuries and stuff like that, but they weren't good this year. The Nationals, we won't be good this year, okay? We probably won't even win 55 games, bro, if that. We don't have a winning team. The DC Defenders is the only winning team right now, right? But look at this, guys. Look at this. The DC Defenders are the only winning team, and when you go to Audi Field for a game or they show it on TV, these fans are juiced for a Defenders game, a Defenders game, a DC Defenders game, man. 10,000 fans cheering on the Defenders, going crazy. Could you only imagine what the Washington Commanders fan base would look like if they actually was successful? We coming out for the DC Defenders. What do you think if the Washington Commanders got off to a 6-0 start, 5-0 start? What do you think that would feel like? Man, I'm telling y'all, they don't understand, bro. This city is passionate and dying for a winning team. We will support. They just gotta care like we care, man. And I hope with this new ownership, this can be the start of something new, bro. 10,000 DC Defenders fans coming out, Audi Field, cheering loud. Could you imagine if 61,000 Washington Commanders fans pulled up to FedEx Field for a playoff game, for a 6-0 start or something? We would go crazy. This city, this area, the DMV is waiting for that moment again. So please, the new owner, whoever you are, Magic Johnson, Steve Papadopoulos, whoever you are, please just give it to us. So there you have it, man. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. As always, it's me, boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. See you guys next time. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you pop.